Hello, so this is 25th of February 2026. I can speak a bit better, but not much, so pardon me for my voice. So, well, maybe let's go over the today's trades. I lost today, which is fine. Like, yeah, net PNL, I'm still up, and sadly, today was a loss. Not the best, not the worst day. I mean, it was a good loss. Like, don't take me wrong, it was a good loss. Like, this is the trade that I took. Don't mind this one. So let's go over. Like, first, take a look at 4 hours. So initially, I was completely bearish. Like, we were just here. We swept this little part. So I was here, okay. And then I dropped down to 1 hour. I'm looking. Okay, we swept this. Oh yeah, we swept. I was looking to fill all of this, like this gap, this liquidity pool, everything in here. But this didn't happen. Well, sad. So I dropped to 15 minute, and on the 15 minute we actually had a. It was 15 minute. 15. I can't seem to remember. Yes, it was 15 minutes. So if we wanted to be bearish, this was my condition for the day. This. If we wanted to be bearish, we had to respect that. Respect that 15 minute. If respect, then bullish. If disrespect, inverse, then bearish. So it was very simple for me. This is what I wanted to see happen with the 15 minute, and this was like my goal for the day pretty much. If we invest this to the downside, then I want to see as this plays down. So yeah, so I wanted to see as this plays down, and this didn't happen. Okay, be honest, it didn't happen. We defended this 15 minutes. So when we defended this 15 minute, it was like 15:30. We closed. I'm like, okay, cool. What we can see today, and pretty much all day when we dropped to 5 minutes, we had a major pump, like a major pump. So then we are here. This is macro. Macro ends here. So we had a situation where we had this 15 minute and this 15 minute. When we tap this 15 minute, if we look on the 15, it is 15 minute. When we tap this 15 minute, I wanted us to pump out to the top to actually see some movement done. So it was a pretty easy day, in my opinion, actually, because the idea was clear. Our condition led us to believe that we are bullish, so I wanted to see a bullish trend, and in a bullish trend, when we had a lot of upside to cover, like, hold up, we had a lot of upside to cover, like we had this, yeah, we had a lot of possible targets to the up, but we saw it happen lately that we are just going then boom, yeah, it's shit. So we tap this 15 minute, and I'm like, okay, when we tap this 15 minute, I'll delete this. I was like, okay, well, I'm on the 5 minute. It was the highest time frame inversion, because if we drop down to 1 minute, there was a lot of noise. Like, there wasn't a single 1 minute that I would say was fine, because if we had there wasn't any entry in here actually, not a single one. Yeah, the first 1 minute was here, so I'll delete this for now. So after we tap this 1 minute, this is 1 minute time frame, okay? So going down to the 30-second, and on the 30-second there was a trade actually. It was this trade. Like, if we delete this, you see this gap. There was a trade actually for us, but the issue with it, we had this 15 minute below us, like so close. We were like, what is that? We were like 15 points away from taking this 15 minutes. So I really didn't want us to hold this. So I didn't take this 30-second, and then it was like on the 1 minute, nothing, 2 minute, nothing, 3 minute, nothing, 5 minutes, and 5 minutes had this gap. Okay, I'll take the fair value gap here again. Okay, sorry. So this was a bullish gap. We tapped this bullish gap, and I was like, okay, I want a long. So I wanted a long 1-to-1 pretty. If we actually met break even, I would go 1-to-5. This is usually how I structure my trades, but it didn't happen. We got this bigger candle. Yeah, this was just not. It wasn't a bad trade, but it wasn't the best trade. Like they could have been better, but oh well. We didn't tap this 15 minutes, but it was 16:55. It was like 10:55, so it was way too late for me to actually want to trade this thing. So yeah, this is the day. This is today, very easy. I will go over the condition once again because I think this is the most important part like of this day, at least for me. Like conditions are so fucking powerful because when I enter into the day, I usually look for one bias. Yeah. How, how do I define a bias? It's quite actually easy. First, you need movement, like trend basically. We are looking for a trend. Second, you need to see disrespect, respect of the fair value gaps. Yeah, that's another point. And third, you need to have a condition. Condition, it doesn't really need to happen always because you have such a clear bias. Like you have such a clear bias that you don't need a condition, or you know that we just switch. For example, we had a pre-market sweep that led us to believe that we switch bias. So condition is super important. Like I usually just do 15-minute inverse. That's you for the switch. Yeah, and then you just look for your model, enter risk management. This is what you need to really know about like trading, pretty much this thing. So I'll take it here. This is the condition. Respect that 50 minute. If respect, then bullish. If disrespect, invest, then bearish. We respected, I was bullish, so that led me to having a bullish bias. So overall, I'm giving this trade an A, not A plus, because of this gap, and later we had 30-minute gap also. This turned into a 30-minute. So it was an A trade. I still like it. It was a late trade, so less probable, but it was good taking it. I think like, yeah, even PB Blake took it, so I think it was a good idea to take this trade and actually, try my best here. So I'm not mad. I'm not gonna go around crying. I think it was a good idea. It just didn't work out, so oh well. We live to see another day. So on the account, I'm on break even pretty much 23.50. Yeah. So that's it. On the week, I'm 23.50. I'm absolutely happy to say that. I don't care actually about losing today because